Well, hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your March reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Geminis, let's find out. What can you expect coming up in your life? If this reading does not resonate, you might want to check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self. All cards are male or female. You may also get a private reading from someone that you trust. Okay, Geminis. Page of Wands. This is surrounding your whole reading. There's something you need to say. There's something you need to declare. It's all about moving forward. You're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. But there is something here that needs to be said. Whether it's to yourself or to someone else. Let's keep reading. I have the High Priestess up in your highest energy. The High Priestess is the card for intuition and knowing in the tarot deck. So, the High Priestess is like saying, pull back that pomegranate curtain. Pay attention to what yourself is telling you. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, and you will know what to say and how to move forward. But I think it's going to involve something that needs to be said, okay? A declaration, a pledge, or just something you need to get off your chest. But it has to do, follow your intuition. You will know how to handle it. Trust yourself. You know, whatever it is that you have to say or declare here, it has to do with this Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is also next to the High Priestess. So you're holding on to a staff again, a fresh starts, new beginnings, and you're looking out over the world. There's three ships out there, way out there. And this is the card of waiting for your ship to come in. So it has something to do with waiting for your ship to come in. Are you waiting for someone to come back, to return? Because I have the Three of Cups right next to the Three of Wands. And the Three of Cups is like a happy reunion. Is there somebody out there that you've been waiting to return into your life for you to have a fresh start and a new beginning? There very well could be in this reading. This is a happy reunion, okay? Not somebody that's going to come in and, like, you know, destroy your life. This is somebody that you'll be overjoyed in seeing again. They're out there. They are out there on that ship, and you're waiting for them to come back, to return. I have the Ace. Follow your instincts, okay, on this one. I have the Ace of Swords right under the High Priestess and next to the Page of Wands. This is a sword for truth, for clarity, okay? It's for conversation. So there might be a conversation, because it's right next to the Page of Wands, something you need to say to whoever you're waiting to return. I have the Sun next to the Page of Wands and under the Three of Cups. This is all about a fresh start, a new beginning with lots of love and lots of joy. And that is exactly what the Three of Cups has, is love and joy and a fresh start, a return, a reunion. Now, maybe it's from a previous life, but I'm thinking it's this life, but it could be a previous life. But I don't see any other cards that are saying that they're from a previous life as of yet. I have the Seven of Cups under the Ace of Swords. So maybe that's part of the truth here, is you're going to question the love, like where did they go, or how could they, you know, be gone so long, and what took them so long to return, whatever it might be. You do have confusion about the love here. All these cups has something else in them, so there's not enough room for love. And all these cups present themselves like, pick me, but no, none of those cups are right. So, you know, we've all been through it. We've all picked the wrong cups before in our life, but you're confused about the love. And I think this needs to come up in a conversation, and that might be what you need to speak about that is brewing for when they return. I do have the Wheel of Fortune, which is awesome. I love seeing the Wheel of Fortune in a reading because that means the universe is involved and the wheel is turning. And it always turns towards your better. Wheel of Fortune, otherwise it wouldn't be called the Wheel of Fortune. You can't stop the wheel. It's the universe. So it's under the Page of Wands. Whatever you have to say is going to help you move forward. And you're also going to be moving forward from this confusion that you've been, like, it feels like hanging on to about love. You're going to be moving away from being lonely. It's going to take you right past this Five of Pentacles, which is right under the sun. So these cards override this Five of Pentacles easy. This is a feeling of being rejected or feeling left out in the cold. Maybe they ghosted. Maybe they left. Maybe, I don't know why you're waiting for them to return, but you are. And your intuition, I think, is telling you they're returning. And I think you're right. And I think you need to pay attention to your intuition also in what you have to say to get some things cleared up. Maybe there was an illness with the Five of Pentacles here that caused a separation. So let's take out the second part of this reading for you Geminis. Find out what else there is that you need to know for Geminis. Gosh, sometimes I just kind of surprise myself. Okay, I have the Five of Swords here next to the Three of Cups. It's a happy reunion. Look, you got 3 swords you've picked up here. And you're looking back at 2 other people. There's 3 people in this card. You know, it's almost like they weren't very stable in your life. All right, this person you're waiting to return. They kind of had this element of running in and out of your life, but you had to watch them leave. It's like you're picking up swords of truth and clarity, but you can't get your mind off of them. I think you feel them returning, and I think they are returning because of the Three of Cups here. You've been up in your head over this. You have swords of truth and clarity. Maybe that maybe you don't have all the swords because there's still a couple laying on the ground here. You still have questions. I have the Ace of Swords over here by the Page of Wands. So you still have questions. So you've been trying to answer those questions on your own. When they return, you can get your answers. So you've been up in your head. You haven't stopped thinking about them. I think you've told yourself that if they ever do come back, you won't accept them back. And I see you as just like it looks, crossing your arms like, yeah, they come in, they went back in my life, forget it. No way. But I don't see it turning out that way. I think you're going to find out something through this conversation that's going to change your mind because of all these other cards. We got the Wheel, we got the Sun, the Happy Reunion. I think all this truth and clarity is going to help you put this Nine of Swords to rest, the Five of Swords to rest, because you're going to get all your truth and clarity. I have the Ten of Swords. This is the card I call the end. The end of the Nine of Swords, the end of the Five of Swords. You're going to be able to move forward and put all this waiting and all this, you know, wondering and confusion to rest. You're going to be moving into a new life cycle, right between the Nine and the Ten of Swords. So it's the truth, the clarity that you need in order to move forward, and they are more than willing to give you the truth and clarity about what was going on. And this conversation, in order to move into a new life cycle. So that's what they're here, they're to offer. You know, they want you to know the truth and the clarity. And that conversation that you're going to start and that you're going to have with them is going to continue. There's going to be a lot of communication. It's like a get to know you again type communication, back and forth, back and forth. It could be texting, emails, phone calls, whatever, through the airways, but back and forth. It's going to help you enter this new life cycle and put this Nine of Swords to rest, and anything else that you've been carrying around with you to rest. You're going to put I got the Death card under the Ten of Swords and next to the Five of Pentacles. This is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But this is about leaving the old behind, okay? Five of Pentacles, the Swords, Ten of Swords, and moving forward. So I think you're moving forward with this person. I think you're going to give it another try, even though in your mind, as you're seeing this reading right now, you're probably going, no way. The only person I can think about, I am not accepting their cut, no way. But I think there's something you don't know until you ask. I have the Ace of Wands next to the Death card, a brand new, fresh start, new beginning. Remember the Sun? That's one of the best cards in the deck here, along with the Wheel of Fortune. Just blooming and blossoming. Brand new life cycle that you're heading into. I have the Knight of Wands, all this communication. Yeah, this is part of what you need to talk about. You need to talk about why they ran out of your life, male or female. You know, you thought you had a fresh start. You thought you were on the right track with this person, I think, when they had to leave or disappeared. And you have questions that you need answered. And I think the answers to your questions are going to be understandable to you, so that you will give this person another chance. That's what it looks like, Geminis. So, what's under the deck? The Eight of Cups. They did. See, they left you sort of high and dry. They walked away from your relationship, and you still don't know why. But I think you're going to find out why and what happened. It almost feels, reading this, that something happened that was out of their control. But yet, you know, still they can pick up the phone. Yeah, I know, and call. So, you know, I'm really curious for those of you that do find out what happened. I'm really curious what is forgivable here. Maybe they just apologize enough, or they've grown up enough, or enough time has gone by. I don't know. But the wheel is moving, and the universe is involved, and they are going to bring you happiness, and they are going to bring back love and truth and clarity. And it looks like you're going to move into a new life cycle with them. Wow. Geminis, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.